I mean, we even have reviews from people that never join our mentoring program, and they say that we are scam because this is like too good to be true.
You have everything what you need to make money, to start making money within within 6 months. And if you have a little bit capital left, you can put aside, you can put your signals on, you can also make money. Within 3 months, I made the whole money back for the what I invested in your program. So
When you are trading with technical analysis, you cannot say, oh, I'm not going to watch, because you have to watch to see if the trade meet the conditions for you to enter, for you to exit. You move that, you take decision in entering the trade and all this stuff. So that's why it's impossible to be fully
yeah,
disciplined into trading with that. But when you trade in this way, guys, we basically have those conditions are like some points. Think about this. This is point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you close the day. Again, thank you very much for accepting my invitation, Levente. I really appreciate it. And let's discuss about the mentoring program and what people should expect if they're looking to start trading with statistics and probabilities. First of all, Levente, please, if you can introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you're doing for a living, how old are you, a little bit of your background, it would be really appreciated.
hey, thank you for the opportunity. The pleasure is mine. So thank you for the inviting as well. I was joining the mentor. I'm Levente Santo. I'm living in the Netherlands. I moved here 10 years ago. Before I was living 1 year, 1.5 year in England, in Liverpool. And then I joined in the Netherlands for a group of people, and I stuck here. And I'm from Romania as well. And yeah, I'm working in a factory yet, and I'm learning, of course, trading for about half year, a little bit more. Especially I started out with you. I started back in 2015, about 16, but it didn't went well, of course, because the knowledge was not that high, so I didn't knew much about the tradings. And with you guys, I started in September, and straight away I had a feeling that okay, this is something different than what I was learning from other people's. And straight away, when I joined the program, I learned okay, came suddenly the answer. Okay, that's why, because you don't put feelings on, and that's the one and the most important thing. You cannot trade with feelings and with analytics, staying the whole day on the charts and something. So I started out and I learned on my first maybe few days on the program that I was like, okay, this is manageable with time, with everything. And yeah, of course it's not easy, but you have the opportunity to start out with zero, and within few weeks you are already an expert. You can be an expert with you
So
thanks to your
basically,
program.
Levente, you started with us like from scratch. You didn't have, you said you traded back in 2016 or 2015. And then basically when you joined Trading Busters, you started like from scratch, let's say.
Yeah, we can say about that. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can tell.
because
We can say that.
there are also people that believe that, the mentoring program, and when they hear statistics and probabilities, they believe that, oh, this may be like, super advanced. It is, but the mentoring program is structured in that way to take you from the point where you are and, graduating, getting to the point where you want to be. So,
Exactly.
Levente, how did you find us? I mean, like you are born in Romania, but you said you've been living in UK and Netherlands for a long time. So, how did you discover us?
Ooh, I I think it was on Instagram. I found you through my friend or something, and I clicked on your Instagram account and I turned it and I saw some videos, And I was like, yo, this is interesting. I will give a follow. And later on, I will check that. I checked it out, what you are exactly doing. And I was like, oh, this sounds really, really interesting. So I will dive deeper in. And yeah, within a few weeks, I found out that, okay, I like this. I like you. And I
Thank
like
you.
what you do. And I was like, okay, I give it a try. And I,
So
I, I wasn't disappointing.
what make you make the do the first step? Because we are confronting sometime with, like, people that are watching us saying, "Oh, George, this is too good to be true." I mean, people with a lot of experience into trading, years and years of losing. This is the truth. It's like the hard truth, but people can lose for years. And then when they hear me talking about, "Oh, I'm trading for 5 minutes a day, no emotions, no stress, and all this stuff," people say, "Oh, this is a scam." I was very surprised with this. This cannot be true. I mean, we even have reviews from people that never joined our mentoring program, and they say that we are scam because this is like too good to be true. And what was the point that you say, okay, let's give it a chance? Because maybe for you also sound this can be like too good to be true. But what make you, make the step forward and join the program?
The catch, the hook was that trading without feelings. I knew that if I put the feelings to analyze the charts and analyze everything, first of all, it takes a lot of time and can always go wrong. So there is no right or wrong. So I was like, okay, I was really so interested. What's your system about it? Because you had completely different than any others. Like, okay, within 5 minutes a day, you can trade. It sounds so interesting for me. I needed to try. I was like, okay, let's give it a try because I never heard of it, especially. And I was like, I have to give it a try. Okay, the preparation, it's not only 5 minutes, but you do the preparation and then you work only 5 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day. But the
Yeah,
preparation,
so
you have to do
the
it. You
the
have to
pre
put the
the
time. Yeah,
preparation, the preparation, you really need to put the time into it. And I say this
exactly.
in all the interviews I had, and I'm gonna say it every time when I have the occasion, guys. If you watch us, I am trading 5 minutes per day. People are trading for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 50 minutes, whatever, depending how many orders, how many trades, and so on. But that's the average time. But to get to
Yeah,
that point, is not really that easy. I
no,
mean, like, you need to complete the mentoring program first of all with all the homeworks and everything, and then start working on your final trading strategy, which is going to be the first strategy on your own based on statistics and probabilities. And from that point, you can start developing how many do you like. And that preparation to, get the best strategy, because there is no point in rushing things there. uh, you
no.
know, really complete the backtest and everything until you get what you really want out of that. It can take, from months to even like half a year. So it's not easy to get to that point. Of course, now it's depending. Maybe you Levente, because you went through the mentoring program quite fast. I mean, you started in September and now it's March, so you've been in the mentoring program for about 6 months, and you already have your own strategy. You already got payouts from Funding Dynasty on your funder account that you received. So you went through the mentoring program and completed quite fast in a few months. So you can also maybe tell to the people that it's about how much time are you putting into it.
Exactly.
Because we had people that finished the mentoring program. Ronan, for example, I'm saying Ronan. There are many others, but Ronan coming to my mind because I also had an interview with him, and you can find it him on YouTube. He completed the program in 1 month. All right, and then he started working on his strategy and so on. But also there are people that maybe it can take 6 months or even more. That's why you have like 1 year time frame, because it's depending also on you guys.
Yeah,
We are giving you all the tools, but in the end, it's up to you how much time you put into the learning curve in order
exactly.
to get to that point. So tell me, Levente, like, what strategy are you using right now? You also use Buster Bot, yes? You also use the Buster bot. Can you tell
I
us a
you
little bit the
I've
difference? Because this is going to be quite interesting, you know. I mean, you used also the Buster bot, and you also have your own strategy. Can you tell us, why someone will get the mentoring program and not continue to just use Buster bot, for example? Because we start having this question like, okay, I have Buster bot, why to join the mentoring program? Why to learn? Can you give us like some comparison with this as you had both of them?
I started out with the mentoring program, and then I bought from you one more funded account. I got it one from the mentoring program, and I bought next to it one more. And then one of your support person reached me out and asked me if I there is a discount who is in the mentoring program. He can get for 2 months to try it out the bots. I was
The
like,
Buster
okay,
bot.
let's yeah, the Buster's bot. I was like, okay, give it a try, and I put it on my personal account because I have a personal account. There I'm using your signals as well, and then I was like, okay, let's put it on. I put it on, and was quite okay, but I don't have VPN, and I needed VPN, and not VPN, sorry, the other one, VSP, right?
VSPS, just
VSP,
VPS to run it completely without like turn it on, turn it off, and all this stuff.
exactly. So that one I haven't got it, and I was like, okay. And back then, I don't know how much is now the board, but back then I couldn't afford it next to. But
So then
if you
basically
want to,
you
yes,
prefer to stay to your mentoring program and complete the strategy and focus on learning, not just, having something already built.
when I already invested in something so much time and money, I was like, I will continue with that one. And then later on, it's in my plan to invest in your bots as well. So it's not that I push it away, but I saw that it's working perfect. Pardon, it's working good. And later on, I will invest in your trading bot, but I want to put in the mentoring program what I've learned and what I invested. I want to put it in work because I don't want to push it aside and then, and it's quite good because I already got 2 payouts working well. My strategy quite okay. I'm happy
How
with
did
it.
you how did you find out creating your own strategy and then have also the capital to trade with? Because a lot of people are stressing out about this. I mean, like, you have your own strategy, which is great, you know how to trade now, but you still need capital to trade with, which is another big problem to trading. In the mentoring program, you got both. You learn how to trade, and then you also have a funder account, and you also have the possibility to get other funder accounts as you did. So how do you find this? I mean, like, is this take out the pressure on your shoulder in like passing challenges and verification and all this stuff? How does it feel to know that if you finish your strategy, you are able to basically place that on your instant funder account and not waiting months until pass some challenge and verifications?
This is key in your mentoring program because when you join something, you want to take out the maximum of it, right? So if you join another sort of training programs, you get the training, you get nothing next to it. You have to search for another three, four, five. But here you lose out from a lot of stress. Like, okay, I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna pass, I'm gonna pass. If not, then I'm losing my money. Blah 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 blah. Here you have everything. You have the knowledge to start with. You have an accountable person. You can ask any questions anytime. My mentor Barney was awesome. I was asking something. Maximum next day he was writing me back. Maximum next day, always. Um, Support, always on point with the funding dynasty, with the mentoring program, with the bots, always on point. And that it's I have to in this. industry, I have to say it that one of the best because I've tried out many others, but not so fast reacting people working behind the programs.
You
So
know,
here
because
you lose a lot of stress out. So you can have relax, you can focus on putting the work on to make out your strategy, and you have everything what you need to make money, to start making money within within 6 months. And if you have a little bit capital left, you can put aside, you can put your signals on, you can also make money. Within 3 months, I made the whole money back for the what I invested in your program. So from the
no,
signals.
that's my promise. And people sometime again they hit us with this. It's too be too good true, guys. It's not to be too good true. It's us should be in this industry. This is how it should be. You know,
Yeah,
get really the help that you need. But the industry, it's full of scammers. There is no doubt about this. All right.
I've been
I mean,
scammed
you
too.
so you see, so that's why people put us when they heard this, okay, you trade and it's easy and it's that and it's that, they basically associate us with everything else. But here is not about Georgie putting an online course on his website with like 50 bucks and you buy it, or $500 you buy it and that's it. No, it's like complete mentoring program. People are really trying to do their best and help everyone else out. Like you say, you get the support, because if you don't get the support, you can buy, I think, 1,000 online courses, and no matter the price they have, it's very, very hard for you to like achieve success in trading. But when you have a mentor and when you also have the trading capital, basically everything in one place, things are, are different. You say that you spoke with Barna like each and every time when you had a problem. That speed up the process. That's why you managed to, finish everything that fast. Because when you have a problem and you don't understand, you don't have to figure it out on your own. Try and error, try and error. This is what I
Yeah,
did. I tried an error. So this mentoring program is for people not to try and error on their own. That's why it's a mentor there who also did a mentoring program with me and so on. So you don't need to go through all those mistakes and all this stuff. You have a problem, we solve it, you move forward, and that's why you can basically make your money back that you paid for the mentoring program without investing any penny from your pocket anymore. That's what that funder account does. Eliminate all the stress, because it's disappointing. When we start the mentoring program, we didn't offer a funder account because the funding dynasty was released 1.5 year ago. Not even 1.5 year ago. So we started the mentoring program with about 6 months before we launched the funding dynasty. So we were not able to offer instant funder accounts to the members at that point. So we saw this problem in, like, people were getting their strategy done, which was our promise from the beginning, that we're going to help them out have a great strategy. But then they needed capital and they start doing challenges. And maybe you also have this feeling, you finished your strategy, now you want to make money. You don't want to learn or wait anymore another 3 to 4 to 6 months in order to get the capital. You want to make money because that's the reason why you started this. So I saw this problem that people, after they finish the strategy, they start a challenge, and a challenge can be very tricky. I did also when I got those that challenge on Instagram. I posted with Alpha Capital, for example, that took me far more than should be, because I got some slippages there. So from, like, even if you have a great trading strategy, it can take you 3 to 4 months in order to pass a challenge account. Of course, maintaining the risk, not going all in first trade. And if you hit it, that's fine. If not,
yes,
it is what it is. So basically, people start getting very disappointed because you have your strategy, but now you still need to wait another 3 to 4 months in order to put that strategy to work on that and make some money. And on top of that, we had situation that a lot of people had funded accounts, with my Forex fund, funded accounts with True Forex fund, with the funded trader, and those pro firms went bankrupt. And when they were very close or just get their funded account, they lost it because those
Yeah.
guys went bankrupt. So that's very disappointing. I say, okay, you know what? I will make my own prop trading firm. So that is the reason why Funding Dynasty was created to support people in my mentoring program
It
and
was a great
offer
job.
them everything they need. And yes, I really appreciate the appreciation from the people that are in the program, because now a lot of things are changing, and I can see in the back office and the Funding Dynasty how people are performing. I see the risk. They don't go all in. They don't go with that mentality, all or nothing. So yeah, it's great to see how people implementate all this risk management and everything else. Uh, what do you think about emotions, Levente? How or maybe say how is this impact like your job? Because you said you have a job,
Yeah.
and you know that one of my promise, and people know that one of my promise when you join the mentoring program, I promise you that you don't need to change your life in order to become a successful trader. You don't have to take like a radical decision in your life, like quitting your job or stuff like that. You can do trading and continue with your career, with your job. Did you feel any, hard times in trading and having the job?
No, definitely not. Uh, for me, yes, I wanted also to mention that your background is dark.
Yeah. Sorry. So
Uh,
it's solved now.
yes. No, it didn't affect my working days, if I can say that, because I managed to to build up my strategy based on how I work and when I work. So I'm working always in the morning from 7 till half past 3, and I wake up at 15 minutes before 5. I put my trades on, and I keep it till 9 o'clock in the evening. So the only thing that I need to do, it's when I get the notification, I delete the pending order, the other pending order, and that's it. And on the evening at 9 o'clock, I'm sitting down. Okay, what's not up, klaar, clear. Sorry, it was Dutch. So I just finish, close it. What was
So
not hitting.
a, a condition not to go in the next day with the trade, so you don't expose yourself to unnecessary risk like gaps, spread increasing, swap commissions, and all this stuff. So
Exactly.
that's why it's that condition for closing the
E-
trades at 9.
Yeah,
So basically, it didn't affect the job and what you're doing
nothing,
in any way.
nothing. I'm
So
still managing. I'm still learning to manage the the emotions, not to check every time I have some time. I have some free time. Like that one. I have to just keep it, leave it,
it's
trust in the
it's with
process, and go.
practice.
It's
This is
practice. Yeah,
come with practice, but this system helps with this practice, and it's just a matter of time until you're going to totally forget about this. But when you are trading with technical analysis, you cannot say, oh, I'm not going to watch, because you have to watch to see if the uh, trade meet the conditions for you to enter, for you to exit, for you to adopt, for you to administrate the trade, and basically put you in a position not just to check and see how the trade is going, but actually you move that, you take decision in entering the trade and all this stuff. So that's why it's impossible, to be honest, to be fully
yeah,
disciplined into trading with that. But when you trade in this way, guys, uh, we basically have those conditions are like some points. Think about this. This is point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you close the day. So basically, when the condition 1 is met, 2, 3, place the trades, calculate the position, delete the second order depending what type of conditions are you using, what type of base strategy, and so on. And you can also add a condition to close all the trades at a certain point, a certain hour, just not to go with them in the next day. So basically, you just follow some steps. You never get involved in like moving
Exactly.
stop losses, take profits. And with practice, this practice will help you getting to like never think about of watching, but there's nothing wrong with watching to see how much money you made. That's totally fine. It's it's not that that of a problem in watching your trades. I also watch sometime, especially when I'm at driving, take my phone and
Yeah.
look it. Yeah, like why not?
Okay. So I thought I'm the only one because
No,
yeah,
I'm
sometimes
like,
I'm
but sometimes it's happening. Why not? You want to see how is it going, but never had in my mind like be upset or closing the trades. These feelings
okay
doesn't
because
exist.
sometimes I have because
I
it's on
know.
positive. It's like, for example,
Ah,
80% is just there. Oh my God, I
ah.
should close. I should go. No, no, I put back, and over 1 minute, I'm like again checking. I'm like, no, 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 put back. So
See, so
that's really,
that's the practice. That's
yeah,
the practice, guys. But you see, with this system, and because you have a mentor and everything you need, you will be kept in check. And with basically practicing this, you will not having anymore in the future this type of emotion. As I don't have now, and so many members that started in the beginning doesn't have. It's much more easier to administrate those emotions because you don't need to take decisions into the trade. You know,
exactly,
so in a moment when you take decisions into the trade, there is no way for you to stay calm. There's no way. When
never
your brain knows that you need to administrate that trade,
done.
that's crazy. That's not gonna end well. I blow up accounts. I can't
I know
even
of
remember how
myself.
many. I can't even remember how many. All right. So doing this for like 5 years, and in the end, blow everything. Yeah. So it's hard when you are involving decisions with trading is never going to end well. So, Levente, tell me, what's your plan for future? So, right now, how much capital do you have right now in funded? You
In
also have
funded,
the you have a personal account. That's up to you. You don't need to share that with us. How much do you have in funded right now?
in funded 125, so 100,000 and the 25,000.
All right. Okay. So 125 right now in funded. What's
Yes.
your plan next? Let's say in the next 2 to 3 years with trading. What's your plan?
First of all, in this year until June, I want to make at least 5,000 a month with trading, build it up
Okay.
slowly, slowly, because yeah, I've learned from my mentor as well, from Barney, not to go huge, but step by step, always next, check on, okay, how to do. And I'm quite getting on. And then I will invest in your bots. That's my plan. And afterwards, I want to keep on growing until I reach the 100,000 in the next 2 years,
That's that's step by step. And
step
you
by
say
step.
something that you want also get Buster bot and you also have Golden bot. Maybe people are asking right now, oh, but why do you have your own strategy? Why would you like another trading bot? So guys, it's just why not to make more money? It's simple
Exactly,
as this, all right? So it doesn't have it doesn't mean, guys, that if you are a profitable trader and you use someone else's system, doesn't mean that you are bad, you are not a good trader. No, doesn't mean that it can be another source of income that you're gonna make more money.
exactly,
It's as simple as this, and especially that if it's automated, it's even better. So try to not be stubborn and believing that you are the best, you are the only one that know everything. All the time, keep your eyes open and mind open, and understand that if someone else is profitable and have something that can make you money, this is what can happen. It can make you
Yeah,
more money. So it
exactly.
doesn't mean that you should like give up trading. No, of course, you need to learn how to
Right.
trade because knowing how to trade, then it will be like for real free. It doesn't matter what happened, you can come back each and every time. And something that I like what you said, you say that in June you like to get like up to like $5,000 a month, so it's not far from there. And you are making good money right now from trading. Now, you say step by step. So you see, this is the mentality that you need, guys, into trading, because you need to understand that you need to grow gradually. All right. So if you are making right now, let's say $500, it's great if you make money. Let's say like this, because
Exactly.
95% of the people are not making money at all. So if you are making
Yes.
$500 constantly, you are top 5%. All right. Just keep that in your mind before thinking about that $500. It may not be a lot of money. All right. $500 is mean a month. If you can make them like each and every month in average, that means you are in top 5%. You are already a great trader. And the only thing that you need is more capital, which will come uh, sooner or later. But you need to understand that you don't have to think about if you are making 500, 1,000, $2,000 right now, 3,000 and so on. Don't start thinking that, okay, in the next 3 months, I'm looking to make 30,000, 50,000 and so on. So don't make these mistakes in basically reinvest all the profits that you make in getting funded accounts. That's also not good. It's great, it can bring you more capital, but make it step by step. Also, use money that you get from trading to do normal things. All right, don't continue reinvest everything you have because this is also not good. You need to get the money and
Enjoy the
do
money.
some, yeah, enjoy the money. No, it doesn't have to be like buy expensive watches, cars, but for real, enjoy it. Like go out for a dinner or stuff like that.
Exactly.
Nothing crazy, but just for you to feel that those money are real. How it was your first withdrawal, Levente? When you got your first withdrawal from Funding Dynasty, for example, what was the feeling that you had? Did you feel anything or
Yes, but that wasn't the biggest one, to be honest, because
okay?
yeah, the first one it was through your signals because I got the signals straight
You
away
got
how
it.
I got
Oh,
into the
so you
program.
got the signals for so you first you joined the Premium Buster Signals and then you got the mentoring program. All right.
I got it together
Oh, you got
because
it
I joined
together.
the
All right.
program. I got it the signals, and the next day I put it. No, I started out with first because you advise everyone to first start out with a demo, and I put it on demo, the signals, and I was like, okay, this could be profitable. I see it after a week or something. I was like, okay, let's put money on. I put it on, and I still remember I made $50. 50. You can't imagine my face, bro. I was so happy for that $50. Like a 4 years old child for candy. I was so happy for that, and that gave me the mentality. Okay, you can build on this one because if you get huge, you get the excitement, and then it's done. Because I made the same mistake when I started out. I doubled my money within 2 days when I started out first back then, and I was like, "Oh, this is it." I was like, "Okay." Next day, bomb, everything gone, everything, no, zero. And I was like, "Okay." And this was the $50 what I made. It was awesome feeling. It was really awesome feeling. And then I step by step I made up until December. I made up so much that I earned back all the money that I invested in the mentoring program.
Glad to hear that. So yeah, that's why, like you said, it's not about doubling your account or making X percentages, X time in each day. It's just about consistent, that
Consistency,
calm
yeah,
that can gives to you, knowing that you build up step by step, step by step, step by step. If you are trading, guys, it looks like this. Like this is the win, this is the loss, this is the win, this is the loss. That's not going to be okay for your heart also, right?
Your heart wouldn't appreciate it. That
and,
emotion.
and
So
and at the end of the day, you'll lose them all.
yeah,
That's the sad thing in the industry, you know. And that's why so many people get depressed or start having gambling addictions and compare or basically get into that side of gambling, and that's not trading. So guys, your trades should look like this: small, 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 but build up. That's the that's the way of trading, and that's going to have like peace in your life, have a life, you know.
have a life exactly, and buy back your life, your time, because now we are trading our time for money in the 9 to 5s. I mean,
This is the way of doing things, you know. We all need to start somewhere. People also need to
yeah,
understand that, guys, you don't need to quit your job. I mean, think about this. In trading, money makes money. So guys, trading it's an industry where you cannot make money with zero money. All right. Even in like education costs money. If you don't educate yourself, it will cost you 10 times more at least. So education costs money. Even if you get a funded account, let's say you learn on your own on YouTube or whatever, and you find money to pay a funded account, a challenge account, is you still need money to get that funded account. And I can tell you, I have Funding Dynasty, and I see in the back, people are failing 15, 20 challenges. That's crazy. Not people in my mentoring program, Funding Dynasty, everybody can get capital, you know. So it's crazy when I see people failing like 15, 20 times. Like I don't understand why they are continue buying challenges. It's great for me as a pro firm. I'm making money out of that, but it's sad for the industry. It's sad, guys. I mean, if you fail one, it's okay. If you failed 2 times, let's say it's okay. But guys, if you continue to fail, so you should stop there, start educating yourself, and only after that apply again, because otherwise you're gonna make a lot of money for the pro firms, and that's it. Your life will be a nightmare. Because even if
yeah.
you get the funded account, with that mentality, gambling will like get another one. You're not gonna do anything else than just lose your funded account. And again,
The,
I'm talking about because I know exactly what happened in the back office of pro firms, and it's not good. So educate yourself and be aware that in trading you need money. If you don't have money, then you cannot make money. So that's why we need to keep our jobs. I kept my job until I made so much more money out of trading than my job. And only after that, I quit my job, even if I never wanted to work a 9 to 5. But there is no other way around. You know, you need to have a stable source of income. Because you saw, Levente, in trading, it's about an average, you know. And if you have that pressure on your shoulder, oh, I need to pay my rent, I need to pay, maybe you have a family, for your kids, for your mortgage, whatever. You cannot control that because trading is as a business. Okay, maybe you have an average of 10% per month, but average is mean that there'll be some months when you are a break even. So what are you going to do that month?
yeah, it's
Are you
not
going to
gambling.
force the Yeah, are you going to force the trades? I mean, take trades that are not there just because you need money. Nobody cares that you need money. The market doesn't care if you need money. The statistics and the probability, they don't care that you need money. They just follow the system. So that's why you need a job, guys, and don't fall for these gurus that are telling you to quit your job and start trading, because that's a nightmare. You cannot make it
Work on
in that
yourself
way.
first. Learn and then earn. First learn, then earn.
It's just a matter of time. but
Yeah.
that peaceful, you don't really need this money to pay your rent. It's great. You know that you have a source of income that is stable as a job. I work 40 hours and I'm paid that much. What is come from trading is just extra money. If you really want to quit your job, I recommend this to everyone. Put aside one-time salary and to have enough for the next year, and don't push trading into the next year. So this is the way if you really want to uh, your job, but it's not a problem if you don't want to quit your job in the next year. Maybe you want to quit your job, guys, in 10 years from now. And you can have millions. I know a lot of people that have a lot of money and they're still working 9 to 5 because they may be a pleasure there. I don't know. So don't try to be like everyone else. All right. To have a 9 to 5 job, it's absolutely not a problem if you enjoy doing it. So, Levente, thank you very much for sharing your experience with Trading Busters. Do you have any advice for people that are saying that this is too good to be true?
First of all, if you have a closed mind, you will miss out so much opportunities in life. Not only Trading Busters, it's a good example of it, but uh, since I've opened my mind and I tried before I judge something, uh,
That's good one.
be open minded. Is that so good to be true, or is it that good? I've tried, I experienced, I've got everything what I needed to start out and make money from the day one. Build up your mindset. Don't go deep, go slowly but surely, step by step, and follow the step what the mentor program is giving you. And I am a good example that you can make money, you can have your next life to it, and it doesn't cost you a lot of time. First of all, yes, you have to put in the time because it's not working like that. But then I put my uh, trades in the morning, and then the rest of the day I have free, so I don't have to do anything, and I'm making money.
Yeah, so that's good. To like have an open mind, guys. Let's think about the risk to reward because we are in trading. All right. Let's say Trading Busters is promising all of this. Think about this. If this is true, your life can change for real and quite fast. If this is not true, what you're going to lose? If you come into our mentoring program, what you're going to lose? You're going to lose what? The money that you invested in a program. It's not that something that will change your life for good if you lose this. So put this in your mind, guys. If it's a scam, you lose the money that you invested in the first place. Is those money going to change your life, like destroy your life? If that's the case, of course, don't do it all. But if this is not the case, if the next day you will be the same person, then it means that this, like trying Trading Busters mentoring program, can really work for you. Because if this is how I am saying, that can change your life. So this is, you need to put these two in balance and keep an open mind. And even if you are making money right now with technical analysis, I did also. This is how I got my first 100K account 6 years ago, but then I lost it all. So even if you make money, give it a try. Like Levante say, George, I'm looking to get Busters bought after that. So keep an open mind. Don't be stubborn, believing that, you know better, or no, there are a lot of things that can make us money in this world. We just need to be an open mind and try them. That's
Exactly.
the only thing. What we can lose some money. If the money management in your life is correct, losing those money should not affect you. I also had a lot of investments and I lost money, but we cannot win them all. But did they worth trying them? Of course, a lot of them did. So same things, guys. Manage your money in your life, and if you really want to give it a try to trading, or you are tired of losing, give a try to Trading Busters mentoring program because it can change your life and it can happen very quickly. Not because you're going to make money, but because of the peace that you will basically find out trading in this way.
Yes, and work on yourself.
Talk to yourself
Definitely.
all the time.
95% of businesses, it's mental. The rest is statistics and probabilities.
I all the time work out.
Me too.
Great. So, thank you again, Levente. I really appreciate your interview. Thank you for
Thank you
sharing us,
so.
and thank you for watching us, guys. And if you want to give it a try, we are waiting you in a consultation call. It's free. You can ask 1,000 questions and then take, of course, an informed decision. Traders, I hope you enjoyed the video and saw how profitable it is to trade with statistics and probabilities. It took me years to develop this new trading concept. Now, thousands of traders use it and to make consistent profits. Trading for just 10 minutes a day with no stress, no fear of missing out, and no subjective decisions. But don't take my word for it and see for yourself. If you want to level up your trading game, join my free Telegram community. We have almost 30,000 members who enjoyed exclusive access to live trading webinars, Q&A sessions, and daily trading tips that actually works. All for free, just because they are a part of Trading Busters community. I also have a premium mentorship program in which I work with traders one-on-one and teach them everything I've learned in 11 years of trading. If you want to take things to a whole new level, this program is definitely for you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll find all the useful links in the description below. See you in the next video.